Good day to Madam Rosna binti Othman, Principal of Al Mashur Islamic Girls School, Mr. Ahmadul Mokhtar bin Muhammad Hayani, Executive Secretary of the Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO, Madam Fazila Fazil, Secretary General of the Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO, Mr. Ko Jerome, Chairperson of Green Educators Work Group, Head Judges and Coordinators of IBPSS 6.0, Mr. Rishri Muhammad Ramli, Officer from the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Ms. Fasha Abdul Hamid, Deputy Chairperson of Green Educators Work Group, Judges of IBPSS 6.0, Mr. Rishri Muhammad Ramli, Officer from the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Mr. Jong Hee Nam, Director General of RCE Tongyong, South Korea, Ms. Sao Jingsen, Project Operations Specialist from Green Light Year China, expert Professor Dr. Hiroki Fuji from Okayama University, Japan, organizing committees, and from Al Mashur Islamic Girls School, Green Educators Work Group Penang, and Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO. Distinguished guests, esteemed educators, and dear participants from around the world. We are pleased to welcome you to this webinar this morning. I am Shifa, the first moderator for today, and my partner, Alicia Balkis, the second moderator. This year marks the 6th International Best Practices Sharing Session and is organized by Al Mashur Islamic Girls School and Green Educators Work Group Penang and co-organized by Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO. For your information, today's webinar is also endorsed by the Ministry of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to this special occasion. As we begin today's event, it is my honor to acknowledge the presence of someone whose leadership, dedication, and vision continually inspire us. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the guiding light of our institution, the one who constantly encourages both students and staff to strive for excellence. Our respected principal of Al Mashur Islamic Girls School, Madam Rosna binti Othman. Everyone, let's put our hand together to warmly welcome our principal to give a welcoming remark.
Assalamualaikum and a very warm welcome to Mr. Ahmadul Mukhtar bin Muhammad Hayani, Executive Secretary of the Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO, Mr. Ko Jerome, Chairperson of Green Educators Work Group, Head Judge and Coordinator of IBPSS 6.0, Mr. Rishri Muhammad Ramli, Officer from the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Ms. Fasha Abdul Hamid, Deputy Chairperson of Green Educators Work Group, Judges of IBPSS 6.0, Mr. Rishri Muhammad Ramli, Officer from the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Mr. Jong Hee Nam, Director General of RCE Tongyong, South Korea, Ms. Zeong Jingsan, Project Operation Specialist from Green Light Year China, expert Professor Dr. Hiroki Fuji, Head of the Okayama University, Japan, Organizing Committee from Al Mashur Islamic Girls School, Green Educators Work Group Penang, and Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO, distinguished guests, esteemed educators, and dear participants from around the world, and Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO. I'm Puan Rosna binti Othman, the principal of Al Mashur Islamic Girls School. It is both an honor and a privilege to gather with you today for the IBPSS competition. This year, our school is a proud organizer for the International Best Practices Sharing Session. This initiative seeks to bring together individuals, families, schools, and communities to explore and promote sustainability, whether reducing food waste, saving energy, or engaging in community-driven projects. We know that small actions can lead to powerful changes. Throughout this competition, we aim to showcase participants' creativity, resourcefulness, and determination by sharing innovative solutions and success stories. We can inspire others to adopt sustainable practices and create a lasting positive impact on our environment and society. Let us take this spirit of unity and sustainability, and together we can make our world a better place. One green initiative at a time. We look forward to seeing your incredible ideas, your unique approaches to sustainability, and the positive changes you are bringing to your communities. Thank you for joining us in this exciting journey, and together, let's embrace the green future we can create. Sustainability together. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Rosna Binti Othman, Principal of Al Mashur Islamic Girls School, for the insightful welcoming speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure and privilege to be here today as we prepare to hear from an individual whose wisdom, expertise, and instinct are truly remarkable. Our guest speaker today needs no introduction as their reputation precedes them. His contributions to IBPSS have not only left an indelible mark but also inspired countless individuals to reach for new heights of knowledge and understanding. His speech today promises to enlighten, educate, and inspire us all. Without further ado, it is my honor to invite the Executive Secretary of the Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO, Mr. Ahmadul Mokhtar bin Muhammad Hayani, to share his valuable insight with us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani, and salam UNESCO. Mr. Rishari Muhammad Ramli, Assistant Director of the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Madam Rosna Binti Othman, Principal of Al Mashur Islamic Girls Schools, Mr. Ku Jerome, Chairperson of the Green Educators Work Group, Organizing Committee, distinguished guests, speakers, esteemed educators, and dear participants from around the world. It is an honor to take part in the 6th International Best Practices Sharing Session on Education for Sustainable Development. On behalf of the Malaysian National Commission for UNESCO and the Government of Malaysia, sincere thanks are extended to all participants for their collaborative spirit and shared commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, we unite in support of a global movement that recognizes education as a powerful force for building a sustainable, inclusive, and resilient future. Guided by UNESCO's frameworks such as the Recommendation on Education for Peace, Human Rights, and Sustainable Development, as well as the ESD for 2030 framework, we are called to ensure that education equips learners with the values, knowledge, and skills to create a just and sustainable world. Malaysia echoes this vision by embedding sustainability, equity, and innovation into its education policies. Led by the Ministry of Education and supported by various partners, ESD principles are being woven into curricula, teacher development, school culture, and community engagement. Rooted in a values-based approach, Malaysia emphasizes empathy, meaningful learning, and the role of school as catalyst for positive change. A key part of this effort is the active involvement of Malaysian schools in the UNESCO Associated School Network, or ASPNet. Membership signifies not just recognition, but a commitment to a global community focused on peace, sustainability, and intercultural dialogue. More schools are encouraged to join, as ASPNet offers valuable opportunities for collaboration, innovation, and global citizenship education. One of the most meaningful aspects of today's gathering is the opportunity to learn from one another. I am pleased to welcome presenters from diverse countries such as China, India, Indonesia, Japan, Republic of Korea, and Tanzania. Your presence truly embodies the spirit of international cooperation and shared learning. Ladies and gentlemen, let this session serve as a celebration of our collective commitment and a reminder of our shared responsibility. May it inspire new collaborations, strengthen existing partnerships, and reinforce the belief that education is key to shaping a better future and building forward differently. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I officiate the 6th International Best Practices Sharing Session on Education for Sustainable Development. Thank you.
Our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Ahmadul Mokhtar bin Muhammad Hayani for his captivating and insightful speech.
For today's session, it is our great honor and privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to the distinguished guest, to the distinguished individuals who will be the judges for today's event. Their expertise and experience are what will guide the outcome of this exciting occasion. We are truly fortunate to have with us a panel of judges who bring a wealth of knowledge and insight in their respective fields. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause as we welcome our esteemed judges. Mr. Rishri Muhammad Ramli, officer from the Ministry of Education, Malaysia. Mr. Jong Hinam, Director General of RCE Tongyong, South Korea. And Ms. Sao Jing Sun, Project Operations Specialist from Green Lightyear China, to this event. We are truly honored by your presence and we thank you for being here today.
For IBPS X 6.0, while we listen to the results, viewers, especially students, will have the opportunity to answer a quiz based on today's session. The quiz will be shared via QR code and is accessible in the chat logs. So stay engaged and get ready to answer some eco-friendly questions.
To get an international e-certificate of participation, you must join us and score at least 60% by answering all the questions in the quiz given. So please stay alert throughout the session as the quiz will be based on the slides, videos, and presentation. Please listen attentively and try your best to answer the questions correctly.
The theme for IBPSS 6.0 is SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, and SDG 13, Climate Action-Related Projects. Now, let us give a warm welcome and introduce the schools that will be sharing in today's webinar. They are SJKT Sungai Ara, Hansan Elementary School, SK Taman Desa Skudai, Qianjing Primary School, SJKC Chong Teik, KDU Primary School, MI Darul Ulum, SK Kongsi, SJKC Han Chiang, and SJKC Foon Yew.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the highlight of the day, the students sharing session. Firstly, let's welcome the presenters from SJKT Sungai Ara. They will be sharing with us their best practices.
A very good morning to everyone. We are from SJKT Sungai Ara. The title of our presentation is Empowering the Future, Schools Taking Action for Sustainable Consumption and Climate Change. The slogan of our presentation is Act Now, Save Tomorrow, a green school for a greener future. Next slide. Before we begin, here are the faces behind today's presentation. We are excited to share the projects of our school. Next slide. Our presentations include Introduction, SDG 12 programs and projects, SDG 13 programs and projects that carried out in our school, and conclusion. Next slide. Our school takes part in many fun and exciting environmental projects. These projects help us to learn how to care for nature, use things wisely, and keep our school clean and green. We follow three important goals. Goal 12, which is use resource responsibly. Goal 13, which is take action to protect the earth. With this goal, we learn to reduce waste and recycle, save electricity and water, plant trees and grow vegetables, keep our surrounding clean, and take care of the environment. At SJKT Sungai Ara, we want to make our school a better and greener place for everyone. Next slide. We are excited to share with you some amazing projects that support responsible consumption and climate change, which is Goal 12, such as recycling corner, food waste collection, and upcycling workshop. Let me now tell you more about the projects we are doing. At SJKT, next slide. At SJKT Sungai Ara, we have a special place called a recycling corner. There are bins for plastic, paper, aluminium, and glass. All are clearly labeled. Students bring recyclable items from home, such as plastic bottles, newspaper, boxes, cans, and sort them into the right bins. Every week, a recycling company comes to collect everything. To encourage more students to take part in it and make it a fun habit, every month we give prize to students who bring recyclable items the most often. Recycling helps the environment by saving raw materials and reducing waste. It also teaches how to recycle every day and keep rubbish out of the landfill. Next slide. This picture shows every as students and teachers at SJKT Sungai Ara actively bring recyclable items from home, such as plastic bottles, newspaper, boxes, and cans. These items are sorted and placed into the right bins and at our recycling corners. This strong weekly participation shows how our school community is committed to protecting the environment and reducing waste. At SJKT Sungai Ara, we have started a smart, eco-friendly system to manage food waste. Every day, the food waste is collected and placed into the compost bin. The waste is mixed regularly and left for a few weeks. When it's ready, the compost is used to fertilize the vegetables and our school garden. This ends up with less food waste in the rubbish bins or landfill, where it will create a harmful gases. We turn something into something useful. Natural fertilizer or compost, use it to school garden. Indirectly, it helps our school grow naturally and healthy. Most importantly, it teaches how to reduce, reuse, and recycle every day. Next slide. So by composting, we keep our school cleaner and greener while learning how to take better care of our planet. Next, I will hand over the presentation to another person. One of the most fun and creative projects at SJKT Sungai Ara is our upcycling workshop. In this project, we take, use, or waste items like old clothes, boxes, bottles, or paper and turn them into a new product. This process is called upcycling. These workshops are held in school with the help of our teachers. Our upcycle creations are displayed in the annual school upcycling exhibition, and we even joined a national level upcycling exhibition competition. And we proudly win 5th place in that competition. This supports SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. Next slide. From this picture, you can see we reduce waste by reusing in creative ways. Upcycling helps us think differently about waste. It's not trash, it's a chance to create something new. Next slide. Next, let us share our 3 projects that help fight climate change in practical and creative ways, which is used cooking oil collections, a grow school, and sustainable water system. Next slide. One of the main eco projects in our school is the used cooking oil project. Students bring used cooking oil from home once a week. The oil is put into a container provided by our school. Then our school sends the oil to a company that turns it into a biodiesel, a type of cleaning renewable fuel. This project helps us become more responsible consumer and support recycling and green energy. We even joined a cooking oil collection competition and we win 2nd place. It was a great reward for our school hard work in caring for the environment. Next slide. In first picture, show that students bring used cooking oil from home for collection at school. In third picture, you can see us receiving 2nd place in the used cooking oil collection competition. Next, I will hand over to the next person. Let's take a look at another amazing project at our school, which is our very own vegetable garden. This garden is managed together by teachers and students, and it is a great example of how we can take action for the environment right here at school. In the garden, we grow all sorts of vegetables like mustard greens, spinach, water spinach, long beans, okra, and chilies by using eco-friendly farming methods. Students are involved in every step, planting seed, taking care of the plants, and even harvesting the vegetables. Once we harvest the veggies, we sell them at our school farmers market. It promotes local farming, which reduces the need for food to be transported from far away. By helping to cut down carbon emissions, it also gives students early awareness of environmental sustainability and the effect of climate change. Next slide. This picture shows our beautiful agro school project in action. You can see our beautiful vegetable garden. This is where students and teachers work together to grow vegetables using environmentally friendly methods. Next slide. As our final school project, we proudly installed a rainwater harvesting system to help water our school garden. We collect rainwater in a large tank. Sprinklers are placed around the garden to water the plants evenly. We also use river water, so we don't need to use as much pipe water. By using natural water source, we save money, reduce waste, and help protect the environment. Next slide. The sprinklers are placed at the right distance based on where the vegetables are planted. This helps make sure all plants get enough water without wasting any. We are proud to share that because our hard work and beautiful school garden. The Jabatan Pertanian has chosen to sponsor a rumah semayan or nursery
I'm
house.
sorry to interrupt, but we've reached the time limit. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, presenters from SJKT Sungai Ara. The presentation was amazing. Coming up, we would like to invite the presenters from Hansan Elementary School to deliver their presentation.
Hello, we are Kwakjir and Park Soyoung, a GCO Environment Club at Hansan Elementary School on a small island in Dongyang, Korea. Today we would like to introduce our activities on the theme of making a sustainable planet and responding to climate change. First of all, let me briefly introduce the two of us. I am Baksa on the far left side of the picture. I like cat and live on a small island called Ono Island near Hansan Island. Next, I am Kwakjir, the leader of the GCO Environment Club. I am interested in various environment issues and I am especially having a lot of fun in upcycling activities. Let's for South Korea has definitely harder than before and the new report is. This is because the Earth's temperature is rising. We carried out many projects to respond to the changing environment and protect the Earth. Our project has been carried out with many people, including family members and related organizations. The first activity I will introduce is the Cycle campaign with Coca-Cola. We participated in a project to collect plastic bottles used with TerraCycle Korea and Coca-Cola and recreated them as upcycling items. We made a campaign box, promoted it through posters, and conducted PET bottle collection activity with the local community. We worked hard with our school students, family, and citizens. As a result of the activity, numerous plastic bottles were collected, and these collected PET bottles result ribbon as upcycling items and returned. The next activity we are going to introduce is upcycling potting. We ran a campaign to plant air purifying plants, cut small boots and used plastic containers and put them in the classroom. Isn't the upcycling part we made pretty? The next activity we will introduce is Earth Day campaign. We made posters and encouraged citizens to join through the SNS of related organizations like Sejatra Trust and Tongyang City. Our campaign was conducted in the form of calculating the total time by collecting how many minutes the light were turned off rather than simply putting out the lights during the Earth Day lighting event. The result of the campaign. total of 290 participants and upped lights for 3,700 minutes through a small campaign activity at the island village school. In particular, our school and the Malaysian school, which are engaged in international environmental education exchanges, participated in efforts to protect the earth through a lot of participation. We gave eco-friendly upcycling gifts to those who participated in the campaign. In addition to this, we have tried to use sustainable energy using solar power. Charging your phone with solar energy, cleaning eraser powder with solar energy. Please join us all. Next, SDG 13. Let me introduce our activities related to climate change response. We learned how to grow smart palm crops in the Metaverse, which is popular these days. It was more fun to learn in a game from. We learned how to grow plants on a smart farm by using Metaverse. After that, we grew real plants in our classroom using hydroponics. As the plants on the smart farm could pick them and make a yummy salad. We know meat, then we ate it. Our cases were also shown in a book made by the Gyeongsangnam-do Office of Education. We also work on this different environment project to fight climate change, connect with main subject. We also made a story about the environment to fight climate change, using Korea and Earth subjects. We had a great time doing many fun activities. We showed these many activities. We were project with SJKT School in Malaysia. Fun activities to fight climate change with nature. Fun camping activity with my family. Fun and exciting global environment education project activities of the GCO Environment Club. Did you enjoy listening? This is our Hansan Elementary School located on a small island in Tongyang, South Korea. Please support our club's many activities in future. Thank you.
Thank you, presenters from Hansan Elementary School. While we prepare for the next presenters, let us now announce the 5th place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award Competition. Participants of the webinar are also encouraged to answer the online quiz during this session. 5th place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award Competition goes to Angelica Oktama Ajka from SD Negeri 61 Kota Bengkulu, Indonesia. Congratulations. Now let's watch the video.
Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Angelica from the 5th grade. In my right side,
I'm Fiorenza from 4th grade.
in my left side,
I'm Ashifa from the 4th grade.
we are from elementary school number 61, Bengkulu City, Indonesia. We will explain our project Berkisah Sedesa. Belajar kegiatan inquiry, sains, dan hidup sehat Sekolah Dasar 61. School is located in Bengkulu City, Indonesia. Initially, in our school, the garden land is still empty. Then, we transformed it into a science garden that has many benefits. The Science Garden project in our school consists of PES E, PES B, and PES C.
Negeri 61 kami berseru pahlawan sains berkarya selalu berkebun pangan hijaukan negeri semangat tak henti membangun bumi.
In the plant car project, students first observe the plant around the science garden. Based on their observation, they are guided to raise questions such as why do some plants grow largely while others do not? How can plants be cared for to grow healthily? In the water spinach grow project, students will observe the growth of water spinach plant from seed to harvest.
In the KKT project, students will garden using media such as gallon containers, sack, and plastic. In the Sijali Sijaga Lingkungan project, students will prepare the land, prepare seedlings, plant a variety of plants, take care of the plants, and record their gardening activity in a gardening journal.
In the vertical farming project, students will learn about a planting system that uses vertical space to grow plants, thus improving land efficiency. In the farm-to-table project, students will explain the process of how water spinach grow from the garden to the dining table.
Water spinach can be processed into dishes that taste very delicious. And today, I cooked stir-fried water spinach for the menu to break the fast. Would like to try is all.
So the conclusion is that by protecting nature, it means we project our morals with nature.
Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow, that was great. Let's get inspired with these ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with the presentation. Let's welcome SK Taman Desa Skudai.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shahan Asri, and together with Evelyn and Daruni, we're proud to present our school's initiatives focused on sustainability. Our school is dedicated to creating a greener future, and we have several projects that demonstrate this commitment. This is our title slide, Igniting Change Education Leading to Sustainable Revolution. Our vision is sustainability through education, and our mission is to enhance our school's environment for a sustainable tomorrow. This guides all our projects and activities. As you can see in the slides, we have done numerous projects in regards to sustainability through education. Due to time constraints, we will brief those activities precisely. Our logo represents our commitment. The green symbolizes nature, the school badge our dedication, and the recycling symbols our focus on reuse. One innovative project is using insect or mosquito repellent plants. This helps us reduce reliance on chemical pesticides. We've designed attractive planters, combining traditional knowledge with modern science for eco-friendly pest control. This project supports SDG 12 by reducing the use of chemical products, promoting sustainability. Our One Family, One Plan initiative encourages families to plan, contributing to climate action and strengthening the home-school connection. This contributes to SDG 3 by increasing green spaces, which can help absorb carbon dioxide. We also focus on sustainable food production by planting vegetables using recycled containers and efficient methods like vertical farming and hydroponics. SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. This project aligns with SDG 12 by promoting responsible food choices and efficient resource use. We produce compost fertilizer from food waste with the help of our canteen workers, reducing waste and maintain emissions. This supports SDG 12 by reducing waste and using resources efficiently. Composting helps SDG 13 by reducing methane from landfills, a harmful greenhouse garden. Our compost project involves student-led initiatives and different composting methods. This project is both about responsible consumption and production and climate action. We also sell the compost fertilizer, creating a circular economy within the school. Responsible consumption and production. Selling compost promotes responsible consumption and a circular economy. Our sales and distribution efforts engage the community and provide real-world entrepreneurial experience for students. SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Promoting and selling compost aligns with responsible consumption. This slide shows the sales data for our compost fertilizer, demonstrating the project's financial viability. Thank you for your time. Now I will pass it to Evelyn.
Hello, I'm Evelyn. I will be presenting our school's recycling initiative, which are a key part of our sustainability efforts. Our school actively promotes recycling within the community through this waste and conserve resources. We have implemented a recycling initiative that includes incentivizing participation and providing convenient collection. This initiative directly supports SDG 12 by reducing waste and promoting recycling. To make recycling easier, we provide categorized recycling bins for paper, plastic, and metal. These bins were innovatively created from unused student tables. Providing recycling bins helps achieve SDG 12 by making recycling easier. Our school also sells recyclables to SWM environment, which further reduces waste and generates revenue. Selling recyclables contributes to SDG 12 by reducing waste and promoting a circular economy. We encourage creativity by making new items from recycled materials, emphasizing the value of upcycling. Upcycling supports SDG 12 by reusing materials and reducing waste. Used tires are repurposed into decorations, preventing them from ending up in landfills and beautifying our school. Reusing tires as decorations aligns with SDG 12 by reducing waste. We partner with the community on recycle drives. Community recycling efforts promote responsible consumption. We have a noble recycling corner competition to promote recycling throughout the school. This competition encourages recycling within the school, supporting SDG 12. We collect and sell used cooking oil to prevent pollution and support the production of biodiesel. Collecting used cooking oil prevents pollution, supporting SDG 12. Used cooking oil can be used for biodiesel, which can be a cleaner fuel, contributing to SDG 13. We even produce aromatherapy candles from used cooking oil, showcasing upcycling and entrepreneurship. Making candles from waste cooking oil is a great example of upcycling, supporting SDG 12. These candles may have a lower carbon footprint than regular candles, indirectly contributing to SDG 13. Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Danny and I'll be discussing our school's other sustainability project and their impact. Our solar system combines rainwater harvesting and solar power for sustainable water and energy use. Solar rain helps SDG 13 by using renewable energy and managing water sustainably. The non-safe power project focuses on reducing energy consumption to lower electricity bills and greenhouse gas emission. Reducing electricity use lower greenhouse gases, supporting SDG 13. We raise awareness about e-waste through talks promoting responsible disposal and recycling. These talks promote responsible e-waste management, contributing to SDG 12. We also have an e-waste creative art competition to encourage upcycling and creativity. This competition supports SDG 12 by encouraging creative reuse of e-waste. Our project cloth cabin collects unwanted clothes for reuse and recycling, reducing textile waste of clothes. The Normal to Pan project reduces single-use plastic by encouraging reusable containers. Reducing plastic use support SDG 12 by promoting sustainable consumption. In conclusion, our school is actively working towards a sustainable future through a variety of innovative and impactful projects. Thank you for your time. Next, Shahana.
Welcome to my presentation on World Green Ramadan 2025. My project is empowering change food waste reduction initiatives. Makes the Ramadan Bazaar eco-friendly. My family and I reduce food and plastic waste by using reusables, smaller portions, compost or recycling, and donating food. This helps the environment. Now I'm going to pass it to Evelyn.
My World Green Ramadan 2025 focuses on reducing waste. It encourages responsible consumption to minimize food waste from overbuying and packaging. We are working with the community, government, and businesses to achieve this. We are also giving food to those in need, promoting sustainable packaging, partnering with charities, and encouraging composting. Next, I would like to pass it to my friend Darani.
My project is Shop Smart Go Green, where I aim to cut food waste and plastic pollution. It's about smart shopping habits like checking your fridge, making a list, and using reusable bag and choosing recyclable packing. This saves money, helps the environment, and support recycling.
Sustainability needs teamwork. Together we can make a big difference.
Together we can make a difference.
Thank you, SK Taman Desa Skudai, for your insightful presentation. It's wonderful to see that you guys are doing great things for our environment. Moving forward, let us listen to a sharing from Qianjing Primary School.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zhu Yan. I'm Zhu Jingchen. I'm Yan Xinyi. My friends and I are from Qianjing Primary School in Jinshan, Shanghai, China. Our school follows China's carbon peaking and carbon neutrality policy. We learn about climate change in school. We integrate green ideas into our lessons and school activities. We work with local companies to help us protect and love our environment. This year, our school got the International Eco School honor. Today, my friends and I will share about our green actions in the campus. Now, the climate is changing fast. Low carbon trips are very important. Do you know? Riding a bike for 1 kilometer can decrease about 50 grams of carbon dioxide. So, our school launched a project with a local company, Phoenix Bicycle, to promote green sustainability in classrooms and school activities. The Phoenix Bicycle Company helped us a lot They give us equipment and send experts to teach us. They help us set up Phoenix bicycle stations and a special classroom. In bike class, we can learn about bike's history. During the fun bike riding activity, we can enjoy riding in school. In the Phoenix Bikes model activity, we can make a motorbike by ourselves. These things help us know more about the importance of low-carbon trips. Since the project started, more and more students started riding bikes. We also take a green ideas home. Many families make a family green day and plan trips. In the future, we hope more people will join us to make our Earth better. Today, I will also tell you about our ecological magic house, the aquaponics plants. When we go into the aquaponics plants, we see many green vegetables in nice tanks and fish swimming in the pool. Here, there's no water waste. The fish's waste becomes food for the vegetables. After little bacteria break it down, then the clean water goes back to the fish pool. Students learn to check the water quality, grow plants in water, and look after fish here. We learn about nature through different lessons. Our school helps us see how the small circulation helps the big nature. The idea of protecting the environment starts in our hearts. There's an old Chinese poem. 谁知盘中餐，粒粒皆辛苦. All food comes from hard farming. So, our school starts the Clean Plate plan to save food. Every weekend, our school gives us 2 new choices, A and B. This helps us not be fussed out about food and not waste it. Also, we have a student checking team. They weigh the food waste in buckets every day and write it down. They count the weight of each class every week and compare them. Every Monday, at the flag raising time, we tell everyone and praise the classes that waste the least food. This way, we all try not to waste food. The food weight went down from 841 kilograms in the first week to 734 kilograms now, and it's still going down. We also take the no waste idea home and do the clean plate with our families. From pushing low carbon trips, building the aquaponics place, to starting the clean plate plan, Qianjing Primary School always integrates the climate change education into our school life. In the future, all the students and teachers will keep working on it. We hope our green actions will make our school a better low-carbon green school. And we will take more actions to make our Earth greener and better. Thank you!
Thank you, presenters from Qianjing Primary School. While we prepare for the next presenters, let us now announce the 4th place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition. Participants of this webinar are also encouraged to answer the online quiz during this session. 4th place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition goes to Adilia Nurmedina binti Ahmad Kamal from SK Convent Pulau Tikus, Malaysia. Congratulations. Now, let's watch the video.
And I'm 11 years old. I'm from SK Convent Pulau Tikus. I live in Penang. And if one thing Penang is known about is the food varieties which is related to the issue that we are going to talk about today, which is practicing sustainability to avoid food wastage. Do you know that besides polluting our world food wastage also causes other severe implications, such as the emission of greenhouse gas and methane that leads to climate change and global warming? Do you realize that based on the data by International Trade Administration, Malaysians throw away about 8.3 million metric tons each year? Water waste. We need to change this. Me and you. Us. Especially in this Ramadan, I'm very certain that there's a lot of food wastage that happens specifically in our bazaar. One of the simplest ways to prevent this issue is by controlling our food purchase. To initiate this, I'll carry out a campaign called Less is More. I'll carry a poster and walk through the bazaar while at the same time I'll be distributing leaflets to spread awareness so that more people will try to reduce their food purchase that hopefully will lead to lesser food wastage. Now let's go to the bazaar! Now I'm at Bazaar Ramadan Tanjung Toko. To ensure the success of my campaign, I'll start distributing the leaflets to bazaar visitors. I want to know more about other ways that we can practice to reduce food wastage. I know! Let's interview a random visitor.
Oh, can I ask you something? Sure. Do you live around here? Yeah, I live nearby. At any time, are you aware about the increase of food wastage, especially during this Ramadan? Yeah, it's obvious, especially during this fasting month. Everybody throw food so much. Do you have any suggestions or ways that you practice at home to overcome this problem? Oh, when I have leftover at home, sometimes I'll share with my neighbors, or sometimes I will make another new menu the next day.
Oh wow, that's brilliant! I can try this at home. Now, may I share another way with you that you can use? Sure. Firstly, you can plan meals carefully to avoid taking excessive food, okay? Next, you can share surplus food with neighbors or those in need. Thank you for your time, Auntie.
Welcome.
We have a little gift for you.
Wonderful, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
For now, I've got some food with me. Let's go home for breakfasting! From the campaign that I've practiced, I learned that food wastage can be reduced if you practice the right habits. I also learned that less is more, especially when it comes to food, as we tend to be greedy and buy food that we couldn't finish. This really changed my perspective on how to handle my spending on food and ways to deal with leftovers so that it wouldn't become a waste. Oh, and for your information, to make sure the effectiveness of this campaign, I have made a survey form called Food Terminator for myself and also to the audience at the bazaar. This is it. The findings had shown that we share the same ideas on how to reduce food wastage, which are sharing food with the neighbor, inventing new menus, freeze the leftover to be eaten the next day, and making a compost fertilizer from the unfinished food. To conclude, we should all use this holy Ramadan as the stepping stone to change our habits to the better. Remember, be the change. Plan smart, store smart, and eat smart. Reducing food waste isn't just about saving money. It's about saving our world, so let's all practice reducing our food waste.
Wow, wasn't that interesting? Let's get our ideas a new, fresh perspective.
Now, let's hear from the presenters from SJKC Chong Teik.
Can I start now?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm William from SJKC Chong Teik. My title of my presentation is Empower Students Through Education for Sustainable Development. I'm honored to share how my school, a rural school, embarked on its ESD journeys. Our school is located in a rural area. We serve students with limited resources. Before 2023, ESD wasn't part of our culture, but with a dedicated team of teachers and staff, we decided to change that. This is the information about my school. Now, let's meet the amazing presenters from my school. I will be kicking off the presentation as the first presenter, followed by my friend Katrina and Aiden as the second and third presenters. This is our team working hard for ESG. Our vision is to empower students through education for sustainable development. Our mission is to create a sustainable school culture by integrating ESD into learning and daily practices. Our motto is GREEN, which stands for Generation, Raising, and Educate, Empower, and Nurture. And our objective is to practice sustainability in school through recycling, energy saving, and green space, and raise awareness among students and staff. Now, let's talk about two key goals, SDG 12 and 13. The goal of SDG 12 is avoid wasting things. The goal of SDG 13 is protecting our planet from getting too hot. I'm going to share how my school tackled SDG 12 through impactful activities and projects. Plastic pollution is a global crisis, but at my school, we have turned awareness into action. Now, all schools who order fruit from the canteen use metal bowls instead of plastic ones, and straws are no longer allowed on school. Students who don't bring fruit from the canteen are encouraged to bring their own containers to school. We are doing our best to reduce the use of single-use plastics and protecting our environment together. My teacher organized a state-level cookie competition that involves schools from across the state to support environmental awareness. There was a strict no plastic rules for all participants. My school also hosted entrepreneurship day from which a strict no plastic rules for all students, aimed at raising environmental awareness throughout the entire school community.
Hi, I'm Katrina, the next presenter from SJKC Chong Teik. We also promoted the No Plastic Packaging Straw campaign during Ramadan. As we found that many people were still using plastic, the campaign raised awareness and encouraged more vendors to switch to reusable and eco-friendly options, even during the busy fasting months. This initiative was carried out in Balik Pulau, Penang, during the Ramadan period. We also put effort into promoting the concept of trash to treasure by organizing an eco-fashion show competition, encouraging participants to create fashion items using recycled materials. Additionally, we organized an eco-friendly lantern making activity at the district level, with great support from our YB Member of Parliaments. Students turn trash into treasure by designing projects with reuse and recycled materials. This hands-on approach blends sustainability into our curriculum, transforming waste into meaningful learning experiences. For decorations, we creatively use items such as gas cylinders and tires, all crafted by our students and teachers. You'll see our unique minions crafted from gas cylinders and a life-size car photo booth made entirely from tires. Most of the decoration in our school are made from reused materials. Take a look at the adorable snails and PVC pipe giraffes. Everything you see used to be trash. Now it's treasure. We use old tires for planting, turning them into colorful and creative garden pots. We use old tires to make decoration cartoons. We turn old tires into your favorite heroes. You can see Superman, Hulk, Minion, and Batgirl on my slide. We also practice bottle planting in our school, using plastic bottles as planters. It's our way of turning trash into greenery, saving money, and helping Earth at the same time. Our students and teachers work hard together to create these amazing bottle planters. Look at the adorable fun designs. Elephant pots, giraffe pots, and even diabolo-shaped planters. In addition, we have set up a composting area where students help the canteen auntie by collecting fruit peels and putting them into the compost area. This is our weekly recycling activity, where students are encouraged to bring recyclable items and manage the process independently. We also repurpose leftover plywood for creative art activities like solar art, where students use sunlight to draw on the plywood. Our students attend the Zero Burden Bazaar once a month to learn more about sustainable practices. Students bring unused toys, books, clothes, or anything to trade instead of buy, reducing waste.
Hi there, I'm Aidan Thaw, representing our school SJKC Chong Teik. We support our green initiatives through the ESD program and eco-friendly fundraising. By selling plants and reducing plastic use, we raise awareness funds and promote sustainability. Some of our students also had the opportunity to visit Hong Kong and interact with their local students. They participated in a full program highlighting how the Hong Kong government actively protects their ocean, including innovative conservation strategies and sustainable practices. We collaborated with Taiwan, Korea, and Japan on Love Our Earth activities, where students created and represented artwork based on the theme. We proudly built our school's first ever green garden, meeting a key requirement for the UK International Award. This project gives students hands-on experience in sustainability and conservation. Our achievements has gained international recognition. Our schools featured in local newspaper for receiving the highest number of gold UK International Awards in Penang. I'm going to share how my school tackled SDG 13, climate action through impactful activities and projects. Our students led the Green Revolution in Balik Pulau, cycling 12 km through the village to promote active transportation while raising plastic pollution awareness. We joined the Green Camp to spark environmental awareness, where students took part in hands-on activity and became trash heroes during a beach cleanup. We also celebrated Happy Ocean Day to raise awareness about marine conservation. Students designed colorful posters to creatively promote the importance of protecting our ocean. We expanded our environmental impact by organizing global initiatives like Earth Hour, engaging students in energy conservation and worldwide sustainability awareness. Our school promotes energy conservation through education and by upgrading appliances to certify energy efficient models in phased stages. My teacher also organized projects such as the Solar Car Project, empowering students to explore solar energy as a clean and renewable resource through hands-on learning. My teacher promoted solar art to students from other schools through creative activities, offering a fun, hands-on way to explore solar energy and renewable power. Our students became young environmentalists by identifying rare plants, studying ecosystems, and joining habitat restoration, turning textbook lessons into real-world conservation action. During their visit to the Plastic Odyssey vessel, a global innovative against marine plastic use, students explored recycling technologies, attending waste management workshops, and learned how communities worldwide tackle pollution. That is all from our school. Thank you.
Thank you, presenters from SJKC Chong Teik. It's very impressive to learn from your wonderful sharing. Up next, we bring to you Sri KDU Primary School to present.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is James Dovina from Sri KDU Primary School. Today, we are going to present to you the dragons in the school environment. This is me, James Lodrina from Primary 4 Edison, together with my teammates.
Hi, my name is Ethan Hojuni and I'm from Primary 4 Aristotle. Hello, I'm Nikosai Ahmad and I am from Primary 2 Columbus. This is our slogan, Bright Wings, Bright Minds.
Now you might be wondering, what does it mean? Well, bright wings mean that the dragonfly wings are shiny and reflect the sunlight beautifully, and we are the bright minds who have worked together with teacher Miss Mani and Mr. Ilham on this project.
The SDGs are SDG goal number 12 and SDG goal number 13. SDG goal number 12 is responsible consumption and production. SDG goal number 13 is climate action. We will tell more about these two SDG goals later.
Here we have our objective, our outcome, and our plan. The objective is to invite dragonflies into the school environment to eradicate mosquitoes. The outcome is reduced presence of mosquitoes at the primary school compound. The plan is to grow plants that enables the dragonflies to perch as they sleep at the garden, and add water plants and an artificial pond to attract dragonflies to lay eggs and the nymphs to grow to the adult dragonflies. Discovering dragonflies. What are dragonflies? Dragonflies are insects with elongated bodies and two pairs of transparent wings. Their characteristics are that they are excellent flyers, they're predatory insects, and they come in various colors and sizes. They are found near water bodies like ponds, lakes, and streams.
The life cycle of the dragonflies have 3 stages: egg, nymph, and adult. Eggs are laid in water or on aquatic plants. Nymphs look a bit like silverfish and they are predators in water bodies. Adults are helicopters who hunt insects.
This slide shows the male red-winged darter and the red grasshawk as seen at the garden. Here are some pictures of the red-winged darter and the red grasshawk. For your information, these dragonflies do not bite kids. In this slide, the red-winged darter seen on Monday, 8th of April 2025 at 12 noon.
It's over there. See the red thingy? It's on the leaf.
Next, the red grasshawk seen on Tuesday, 8th of April 2025 at 9:15 a.m.
Did you see it? It just flew away. Over there.
Next. In addition, the red grasshawk seen at the garden on Tuesday, 9th of April 2025 at 9:15 a.m.
Yes, it's right over there.
Hello, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you didn't run your slide.
Really?
Yeah. Can you guys do it?
Is it? Wait, what slide did we stop in?
Can we do again or?
It's fine, it's fine. Just continue with.
Can we restart, please?
Just continue. Just continue.
These are the dragonflies in street cages. Dragonflies help to maintain the balance in the ecosystem as follows. They can control the populations of harmful insects such as mosquitoes and flies, thereby balancing the ecosystem. They can also contribute to the food chain, serving as prey for birds, amphibians, and other insects. The environmental importance is that the presence of dragonflies in the environment indicates a clean and healthy ecosystem due to their sensitivity to pollution. Dragonflies can be seen in street cages school. Isn't that amazing? This is what we plan to do. The plants in the garden, like the beggar's stakes, attract dragonflies because tiny brown butterflies and wasps are seen hovering there. The stems and the leaves of the weeds act like the posts for the dragonflies to perch. Some examples are the beggar's stakes, trolley spikes, fiery genera, and shaggy soldiers. What has been done to attract dragonflies? The artificial ponds with the water lettuce vine and duckweeds and the water area invite dragonflies. We plan to maintain
and grow more of these water plants. Introduce guppies in the artificial pond so the chemical paint that kills mosquito larvae can be avoided.
Where did the dragonflies come from? Well, there were some dragonflies in a plastic cover opposite our school. This swampy area has plants like duckweed growing in them. Migratory came for creamy crabs and more insects have been seen in plastic cover. There is a simple and peaceful ecosystem at plastic cover. These are some of the pictures.
Sorry for interrupt. The slide is running. Can you share the entire screen because your slide is not running?
Yeah. It's not running to share. Yeah. Hold on. Is it sharing?
Then
Is it sharing? I don't think so. It is. Okay. Hold on. Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see, but when you presenting and you move to the next point, the slide is not moving. Yeah, it's fixed.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah.
I think is that okay if we take over the slide? The share from our side.
Maybe it's connected to the TV. Connected. So, this.
So if you can, I will have share your slide.
Okay, wait.
Okay. All right. Wait. So right now, where is your page at?
Slide.
Which one? You can see the screen, right?
Wait,
Oh, yeah. Yes. That's our one. This one.
Is go up me.
This one.
Okay,
Go
this
up?
one. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can continue. You can see next, right?
Yeah, this one. The dragonfly
Okay.
tree.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
You can continue.
Moving on, this slide shows the dragonfly tree. The tree was made of recyclable brown paper. The dragonflies' craft were made with wooden popsicle sticks and stickers. The dragonflies that were displayed were made with long wooden skewers and jute twines. The dragonflies' craft signifies the creative representation of the biopest controller, the dragonfly. We enjoyed making and displaying the dragonfly crafts. Here are some pictures. This slide shows the beautiful dragonfly crafts on display. We truly enjoyed making the dragonfly crafts. These additional pictures show we are at work preparing the dragonfly crafts. As shown in this slide, we are displaying the dragonfly crafts. In conclusion, our plans for the future are as follows. Here is what Ethan says.
I plan to make more artificial ponds to invite dragonflies to lay eggs and balance the ecosystem.
Here is what Rico says.
I want to keep conserving the ecosystem so that dragonflies can survive and thrive.
Here is what we say. We are looking forward to seeing many dragonflies in our school environment.
We are happy to help keep our school environment mosquito-free. We are inspired to share our appreciation of an ecosystem that benefits everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Hands up when you have questions. Why dragonflies? They are natural pest controllers. What does SDG mean to us? Sustainable Development Goals, adopted by the United Nations in 2015 to let all countries know that we must end poverty and protect our planet Earth. How do we apply SDG in this dragonfly project? This is just a small step just to protect our planet. We also bring awareness about recycling by doing the dragonfly art and craft. We are learning about dragonflies in science, so why not we develop a project that relates to sustaining a safe and healthy environment for our friends in school? Remember when I told you we are talking about the SDGs later? So this is what they mean. SDG number 12 is responsible consumption and production. It means all about recycling and the 3 R's. The SDG goal number 13 is climate action. So we are studying about dragonflies sensitivity to pollution. So if there is no pollution, you can see dragonflies flying around. It's something like Neil Armstrong said when he first took his first step on the moon. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So in this case, it means one small step for dragonflies, one giant leap for planet Earth. Thank you. Thank you.
What a delightful presentation. Thank you, Sri KDU Primary School, for that presentation. That was a very creative innovation. While we prepare for the next presenters, let us now announce the 3rd place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition. Participants of the webinar are also encouraged to answer the online quiz during the session. 3rd place in the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition goes to Xiu Gang, Qianjing Primary School, Jinshan District, Shanghai, China. Congratulations. I'm sorry. Now let's watch the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Kongsi. I'm from Shanghai, China. Now I'm a student in grade 4 at Qianjing Primary School in Jinshan District. Resources on our planet are running out, and the number of people is growing. By 2050, there will be 9.8 billion people on Earth. We need 3 Earths to have enough resources for our lives. Food waste is a big problem. Many people in the world are hungry, but every year, over 1 billion tons of food is wasted. That's 130 kg for each person. So it's important to stop wasting food fast. In China, there's an old poem. It says, 谁知盘中餐，粒粒皆辛苦. It means the rice in our plates comes from hard work. We learned this poem when we were small. It helps us remember to save food. Now, saving food is still important to teach kids in school. We start the Clean Your Plate campaign. We should eat all our food and not waste. So, I will tell you how to fix the food waste problem. I hope my ideas can help schools and students who want to save food. At first, to stop wasting food, the school chose some students to be a chicken team. But after a while, we saw that a lot of food was still being wasted. The team students didn't just want to look. They wanted to know how much food was wasted. So we used scales. We weighed leftover food every day and wrote it down. Then we counted how much food was left in each class each week to see how bad the worst was. Our school made 2 meal choices, A and B, to stop food waste. This makes students happy with different tastes. Every weekend, students choose their meals on the school app for next week. With more choices, students waste less. They eat all the food on their plates. Students and parents really like this new idea. The chicken team wastes leftover food in each class every week. Then they tell everyone the results on Monday at flag raising time. Classes that waste the least get prized. Because of this, leftover food in school has gone down. In the first week, there was 841 kg, but in this week, it was only 734 kg. Now, students know not to waste food and they waste much less. Not only that, students take safe food at their home. They tell families to eat our food on plates. I do this at home. I tell mom how much rice I want, so we don't waste. When we eat out, we order right amount. If food is left, we take it home. Because of me, our family wastes less food at home and in restaurants. There's hardly any food left on our plates. Loving the food is very important. In any country or city, we can start with each meal. Let's try to save food and help our planet. Let's love and protect our earth. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. Let these ideas spark your inspiration.
Moving on, we have the presenters from MI Darul Ulum.
Sebentar, saya. Ya.
Test.
Am I audible?
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good morning, judges. It is an honor for us to join Ibpss event. We are from Indonesia. My name is Hania Zaida, and here is my friend Alicia Khairani. And today, we would like to present our project entitled Composting Our Organic Waste with Local Community Wisdom. Next.
Sorry for
At our
interrupt. Your slide is not show. Your slide is not showing. Ada. All right. Okay. You can continue.
At our school, we have the front building and the back building. The front building has 2 floors and the back building has 3 floors. The 2 buildings are separated by a river, and we can cross it using the school bridge. Next. At our school, we have the Apunglah program. Let's pick up and sort waste, where students collect and separate organic and inorganic waste every week. What's the problem? Our school has a program called Apunglah, Pick Up and Sort Waste. Students collect and separate organic and inorganic waste every day after school. But organic waste piles up because there is no proper way to manage it. This creates bad smells and makes the environment dirty. Next. Those are the example organic waste found in school. Those are dry leaf and leftovers. Next, we develop a solution by processing organic waste into compost using the ethno-esteem approach. We also involve the local community to provide education and hands-on practice. Next, since our school belongs to Islamic and located in the village, we need to involve local wisdom and respect Islamic values to build a healthy environment. Then, we have the process to make ethno-esteem itself. Ethno-esteem. Ethno for ethnographic is using local wisdom in waste management. I for Islamic is integrating Islamic values like cleanliness and caring for the environment. STEAM for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Science is understanding how organic waste breaks down. Technology is using modern methods to make compost. Engineering is designing an effective composting system. Art is creating attractive final product. Math is measuring waste and calculating compost result. Next, here is the connection between the ethno-esteem project and Islamic values in our religion. The value of environmental conservation based on Al-A'raf Surah 56. In that, the mercy of Allah is near to the doors of good. Do not mischief on the earth, after it had been set in order, but call on Him with fear and longing in your heart. For the mercy of Allah is always near to those who do good. Next. And these are the students' idea before conducting the ethno-esteem project. Next slide will be present by Alicia. Alicia, time is yours.
Thank you, Zayda, for the opportunity. I'd like to continue what has been presented by my friends. The solution we implemented consists of several steps like 1. Observation and data collection. Observation, it means we observe and count how much organic waste is produced. We involve local residents to explore traditional composting wisdom, such as using sterilized or tempeh and natural fermenting techniques. The following is a photo we documented together with local residents and cyber team before carrying out the ethno-esteem composting. Next, the brainstorming and planning were molasses, leftover rice, and clean water. Next, the implementation. We applied scientific knowledge, measured organic waste, and built a composting area. The process reflected STEAM integration and Islamic values such as responsibility and cleanliness. The process also reflected Islamic values such as cooperation or ta'awun and maintaining cleanliness or nazafah, encouraging students to internalize these teachings. Next, the evaluation and application. The compost is used for school plants, and the project continues as a school habit. And this is the application process. Next. After we finish making liquid fertilizer from leftovers, what has been changed on our school, this project has a positive impact at our school, including a cleaner environment, no more pills of organic waste, more awareness, students learn how to manage waste properly, useful compost used for school curtains and plants. Sustainable project becomes a long-term school program. Next. We have documented this project in photos. Here is the testimonial from students and teachers about the benefit of this project. Next. This is the documentation process of making liquid fertilizer with sour team and local resident. This is the picture of leftover food which we used to make fertilizer, and this is done by students. The next steps is the process of observation and data collection. Next.
This is our principal testimonial.
Slide berikutnya.
Thank you, presenters from MI Darul Ulum. What an excellent share. Coming up, we would like to invite the presenters from SK Kongsi to deliver their presentation.
Here is a testimonial from our school principal.
Good morning and hello everyone. We are from Sekolah Kebangsaan Kongsi, Balik Pulau, Penang Island. Today, we are very excited to be part of sharing session 6.0, the International Best Practice Sharing Session. Our topic is nurturing green minds for a sustainable future. We believe that it is important to take care of our environment. Even as students, we can make difference by starting with a small action at school and at home. We hope our sharing today will inspire everyone to protect our planet together. This is our team. My name is Adrian Hakim as the first presenter. My friend Alicia Sofia would be the second presenter. Ahmad Karo Azam would be the third presenter. We are happy to be here and so excited to share our presentation. Let us begin our presentation by introducing our beloved school. Sekolah Kebangsaan Kongsi is a hidden gem nestled in the serene landscape of Balik Pulau. Imagine a place where the air is fresh and the sound of nature replace the city, hustle and bustle. That's SK Kongsi. Our school is surrounded by rolling hills covered in lush greenery. This environment creates a perfect setting for learning. But SK Kongsi is more than just a beautiful location. We are actively working toward SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and SDG 13, climate action. Now, let us share about our green project that support SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. we have three main initiatives in our school. First, compost tube. Second, magic helper. Third, rain harvesting. At our school, we noticed a big problem. We were throwing away too much food waste. So, we created the compost tube, a simple but smart solution. We take a PVC pipe with a hose, bury it in soil, and fill it with food scraps. Over time, the waste will break down naturally and turn into natural fertilizer for our school garden. This is also our World Green Ramadan project. In Ramadan, there was too much leftover food, so we educate the students to create and use the compost tube, an easy way to turn waste into blessing. This teaches us to reduce food waste and learn how composting works, so our plants grow healthier with natural fertilizer. Did you know that plastic bottles takes hundreds of years to break down in nature? At our school, we saw too many bottles being thrown away. So, we created the Magic Helper, a special broom that made entirely from recycled plastic bottles. Here's how it works. We collect used plastic bottles, then cut them into strips to make broom bristles. Finally, we assemble them into strong, useful brooms. Thanks to these projects, we reduce plastic waste by giving bottles a second life. And students learn creative upcycling skills, turn trash into tools. Our handmade brooms help keep the school clean and save the cost for our school. So, we support SDG 12 by reusing materials instead of wasting them. The Magic Helper proves that with a little creativity, we can turn pollution into solution. Did you know? We were using clean drinking water from our taps just to water plants? That didn't make sense, especially when free rainwater was available. So, we started our rain harvesting projects. Here's how simple it is. We make a small pool nearby our garden to collect the fresh rainwater. Then we use it to water our garden. Because of these projects, we save tap water for more important uses, and students learn to value nature-free resources. So we support SDG 12 to smart water conservation. I'll now pass it over to my friend Alicia to explain the next slide.
Please on your microphone. Okay. You can continue.
Yes.
Dengar tak? Kak Ina dengar tak? Kak Ina dengar? Kak Linda, dengar tak?
We can hear you.
Hello and good day to all. Let me continue our presentation with our next project, SK Kongsi's Climate Action Initiatives under SDG 13. We are proud to share how we're taking concrete steps to protect our environment through 4 key programs: tree planting, recycle, river awareness, and landslide guard. Now, let me share how these projects have made a real difference in our community. First, tree planting. Welcome to our school garden. We grow many herbs here, and it's really fun. But now, we want to do something even more helpful for our school and for the earth. We have planted a crystal tree at school. This tree is unique because it comes from Sarawak. It grows special clear fruits that look like jewels, and the fruits taste sweet like longan. Our school is the only one in the area with this tree. We planted this tree because it helps make our school greener and more beautiful. It gives us fresh, clean air to breathe, and it teaches us about rare Malaysian plants. Lastly, it helps fight climate change. This is part of SDG 13. This isn't just a tree, it's our living classroom. Together, we're making our school healthier and helping our planet, one tree at a time. Besides that, we also organize regular environmental awareness campaigns, including community cleanups and tree planting initiatives, to foster a sense of collective responsibility. As part of these efforts, our students participated in an off-site environmental program at a mangrove swamp in Balik Pulau. They planted mangrove trees to support climate action and protect the coastline from erosion. Let's grow a greener future together. Next, let me talk about our next project, recycling. Recycling means turning old things into new things, like turning plastic bottles into clothes or paper into notebooks. Instead of throwing everything away, we sort them into recycling bins. This saves energy and natural resources. At SK Kongsi, our active recycling program teaches students the importance of waste segregation, with designated bins for paper, plastics, and aluminum. So remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Next, we educate the pupils through the River Awareness Campaign. Our community is surrounded by rivers, but sometimes these rivers get polluted with trash and waste. This can harm the animals and plants in the river. It can also affect the water we use. To help, we bring students to join river awareness campaigns. They get to see the river up close and learn about the living things that live there. Through this program, students learn how to check if the river is clean and what causes pollution. Most importantly, they learn to appreciate and take care of our natural water sources. Our next project is the landslide guard system, which is done by our innovation team. For your information, Balik Pulau is surrounded by hills, and this makes our area more at risk for landslides, especially when it rains heavily. Landslide guard is an early detection and warning system for landslides. The main purpose of this project is to develop an early detection system and rapid notification for users of Jalan Tun Sarden, Bukit Baru to reduce the risk of accidents caused by landslides. Landslide Guard consists of two main components, the Landslide Guard application and the Landslide Guard simulator model. By doing this, we can be better prepared. We can warn the community early and protect ourselves and our homes. Now, let's allow my friend Cairo Azam to continue with the next slide.
Hello and good day to all. To inspire and educate our pupils further, we introduced the Natural Heroes program. As part of our environmental project, we aim to educate and inspire pupils to take care of the earth. Actions. Pupils were introduced to the Natural Hero Badge program and learned how their action can help protect the environment. Pupils need to complete the task given in order to get the badge. First one, use the compost tube 5 times, recycle items correctly 5 times, and water plants using rainwater 5 times. Through hands-on activities, pupils learn how to use a compost tube to turn food waste into soil, water plants using rainwater harvesting instead of tap water, recycle paper, plastic, and cans the right way. After completing all tasks, pupils must get a teacher's signature to confirm that they have finished the activities correctly. Once signed, pupils will probably receive the Natural Hero.
Thank you for sharing. In the interest of fairness to all presenters, we must now proceed.
Nature and taking climate action. This helps pupils build strong environmental habits. Thank you.
Thank you, presenters from SK Kongsi, for your insightful presentation. While we prepare for the next presenters, let us now announce the second place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition. Participants of this webinar are also encouraged to answer the online quiz during this session. Second place of the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition goes to Qianjing from SJKC Foon Yew, Malaysia. Congratulations. Now, let's watch the video.
Did you know 1.3 billion tons of food are wasted globally every year? During the holy month of Ramadan, food is abundant. But in Malaysia, tons of excess food are left unsold at Ramadan Bazaar, leading to a significant rise in food wastage.
I'm Han Chiang from SJKC Foon Yew to Johor Bahru. According to the New Straits Times reports that last year's Ramadan Bazaar waste hit 52,900 kilograms, with 47,610 kilograms of food waste. With 1.2 kilograms of food feeding one person daily, this could have fed 39,675 people. These figures highlight the urgent need for greater awareness and sustainable practices during the holy month. The food waste is serious. I must do something to help this world. Our Muslim friends fasting for 1 month. I can fast for 1 year to save the food. I'm not going to eat anything.
It's time for lunch. Aren't you going to eat something?
Nope, I'm okay.
姐，这个饭很好吃。
Nope, thanks. I will be the heroine to save the earth. You all better don't eat too much. Let's fast together. I think I'm going to die soon.
What happened to you?
I feel terribly hungry, but I can't eat because I need to save the world.
There are many ways to save food and to save the world. I saw an NGO who collected food for the family needed. Maybe we can join them to see what we can do.
Really? I decided to join my Save Food as a volunteer. We collected food from the food stalls after market. Once together, we measured and recorded the details. I helped separate the food while our senior volunteers ensured everything was fresh. Then, I assisted in sorting the food into bags before we distributed it to families, especially those from B40 income groups and below. This meaningful event showed me that even young students can make a difference. I also have a chance to interview my Safe Food leader, Patrick Kondeng.
There's a lot of food that has been sold, but some cannot be sold during the time before Maghrib time. So after Maghrib, people already will not buy foods anymore, and those excess foods will usually go to the dumpster. So instead of we throw them away, so this initiative is aimed to bring the food to needy people, so that it's not become waste.
Besides being involved in NGOs, food waste reduction starts with individuals. Let's hear from Kakak Bani and Kakak Ain on how we can begin with ourselves.
Hi! Hello!
Do you have any tips for us?
I have a secret. Usually we will bring container. Wow! So come on, let's follow me and we go to bazaar.
Okay, jump! Wow, so many food! I want this, and that.
When you see so much of tasty food, you want to try different dishes, but you need to think. Can you finish all of it?
No.
Exactly. We should not let our temporary cravings to lead us to buy too much of the food. One of the purpose of fasting is to teach us self-discipline and empathy for those who are less fortunate.
I understand now. Let's buy the food that we can actually finish.
This one.
Lagi kunci. Lagi blendnya.
Wow, what an
Wait.
Yeah. Sorry, judges, for the problem. We would like to use 2 minutes to continue our.
We have to wait for the video to finish first, then we'll proceed with your presentation. Is that okay?
SDG 12 promotes responsible consumption and production, and I've seen its impact firsthand. As a volunteer at Bazaar Indapura Kulai, we collected 71 kilograms of food in one night and provided it to over 15 families in need. I also made reducing food waste a habit with my family and friends by buying only what we need and finishing our meals. Thank you, World Ramadan. Let's make a difference together. Small actions, big impact.
Wow, what an amazing video. Let us fuel our creativity with these ideas. Due to some technical issue that transpired, MI Darul Ulum will be continuing their presentation for 2 more minutes.
Nggak kelihatan itu di screen. Geser harusnya.
Sorry, judges, for the problem. We would like to use 2 minutes to continue our slide. The testimonial from our school principal is he stated that the waste management in our school using the IST method is very beneficial because it helps reduce organic waste and decreases the school expenses on purchasing fertilizer. What did we learn from this project? Processing organic waste into compost is an effective and sustainable solution to address waste problems in school. This method not only reduces waste but also increases environmental awareness among students. With community support and school policies, this project can become a broader waste management model. Next.
Yeah. Here is the product.
Before I end this presentation, I'd like to show you our real final product. This is Montada Molasses Tape Darul Ulum. We will try the product to local resident in 3 months later. From this project, friends, let's take action together to manage organic waste wisely for the sustainability of our environment and future generations. Thank you for your attention. We are ready to answer any questions.
Thank you, presenters. Up next, we bring to you SJKC Han Chiang to present. Let's hear what the presenters have to say.
Hi everyone, I'm Fariha from SJKC Han Chiang. Our topic for this sharing is our Green School Journey with the slogan, Echo Now, Future Wow. Our teacher advisor is Miss Tay. I'm the first presenter. The second presenter is Alexander and Pecky will be the last presenter. At SJKC Han Chiang, we are committed to building a green future by nurturing environmentally responsible staff and students through action-based learning, innovation, and community involvement. Why Green School Journey matters? It's because the world is facing environmental challenges such as rising food waste, plastic pollution, and climate change and carbon emissions. We believe that every school can become a living hub for sustainability. Our journey begins with 2 SDGs, which are SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, and another one is SDG 13, Climate Action. Projects that align with SDG 12 and SDG 13 are as follows. There are 3 projects under SDG 12 which are Swap or Donate Food, Zero Food Waste Campaign, Green World Ramadan Project, Clear Plate Campaign at School Canteen, and PET Bottle Recycling, Sekolah Hijau. On the other hand, there are 2 projects under SDG 13 which are tree planting, 100 trees, and Grow Your Promise, 1 class, 1 plant. That's all from me. Now, I will pass the time to my partner, Alexander.
Thanks, Fariha. Now I will continue the presentation. The first activity for SDG 12 is Swap or Donate Food, Zero Food Waste Campaign. The purpose of the project is to raise awareness and promote food donation and sharing. We can reduce waste and help those in need. These are the food contributed from school teachers and students. And these are the food donations from neighbors and the community. The campaign received good support from the family members, friends, school, neighborhood, and local community. We are very proud to receive great support from the community. We are grateful for the help. What can we do for the community?
We can play our role to help those in need. With all the resources collected, there are 3 centers benefited. First, Persatuan Kebajikan Anak-anak OKU Taman Island Pinang. Second, Wisma Yatim Lelaki Islam Pulau Pinang. Third, Pertubuhan Kebajikan Agape Pulau Pinang. The second activity for SDG 12 is Clear Plate campaign at school canteen. It is a student-led campaign encouraging everyone to clear their plates and avoid wasting food during recess. It created a culture of mindfulness around food consumption and inspired family practices at home through student influence. Regular surveys show 90% of students became more conscious about finishing their meals. It engaged teachers, canteen staff, and parents in supporting the initiative. Finish your meal, it's a big deal. We must appreciate our food and don't waste them. The third activity for SDG 12 is PET bottle recycling. It is a student-designed and placed custom PET bottle recycling nets to attract attention for the project. In 1 month, over 26 kg of PET bottles are collected. It encourages a recycling habit among families at home, and it involves students, teachers, and parents. These are the PET bottle recycling net. And these are the PET bottle SJKC Han Chiang collected. Now, I will pass the time to the third presenter.
Thanks, Alexander. I will continue the slide now. The first activity of SDGs 13 is tree planting, 100 trees. It raised our school-wide awareness about the roles of trees in reducing greenhouse gases. We have 100 trees planted with the proximity of 2,000 kg of carbon dioxide offset per year. The community involves parents, teachers, and students. Next slide. These are the pictures of students and teachers helping to plant the plants. Next. And these are the pictures of all the trees in our common school areas. Next. The second activity of SDG 13 is Grow Your Promise, 1 class, 1 plant. Each class made a green promise card pledging to care for their plant, reducing their environmental footprint, for example, less plastic use and saving electricity. This involves every class in school, and over 30 plants are thriving across classrooms, corridors, and common areas. This taught students that small actions, when multiplied, create real change. Next. These are the pictures of the plants planted by each class. Next. And these are the pictures of the green promise card by every class. Next. Our journey to become a green school has been meaningful as we have learned to care for the earth by reducing waste, recycling PET bottles, and planting trees. Each class made a green promise by taking care of 1 plant. Through these actions, we help protect the planet and combat with climate change, and we are proud to be eco-heroes committed to going green every day. If you echo now, your future is well. This is all from us. Thank you.
What a delightful presentation. Thank you, SJKC Han Chiang, for that presentation. Last but not least, we do have the presenters from SJKC Foon Yew too.
Hello, hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Good day, everyone. I'm Ko Eason, and it is a pleasure for my team and me
to share our sustainability education programs at Foon Yew Primary School, as well as how we integrate these principles into our daily lives. In 2019, we formed the Greenie Committee to systematically plan and carry out our environmental initiatives. Our team includes school staff, teachers, parents, and student leaders. Together, we aim to cultivate a low-carbon culture that begins with our students and reaches into their homes and communities. Our slogan is, "A low-carbon life starts with me." We encourage small but impactful daily habits that contribute to meaningful climate action. Our initiatives align with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, especially SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, and SDG 13, Climate Action. We strongly believe that education is the foundation of sustainability. That's why we have organized a variety of eco-themed programs, such as talks, assemblies, and online seminars aimed at raising environmental awareness. In the past 2 years, we've focused on plastic reduction, launching our Combat Plastic movement. Both students and parents have been highly supportive, using their own reusable bags and containers during school events. We've also been invited by other organizations to share our experiences at exhibitions and awareness talks, helping to spread knowledge on solid waste management and plastic reduction to the wider public. Up next, please welcome Chelsea, who will take us through the next part of our presentation.
Our school emphasizes hands-on involvement. For example, we conduct a monthly class recycling competition where students bring their recyclables from home. A recycling company even helps by providing home pickup services, making it easier for families to participate. We collect various types of recyclables and learn how to sort them properly. This not only helps reduce waste, but teaches us the value of using materials. The profits that we earn from the recycling event are reinvested in other green programs, sustaining and maintaining our eco-initiatives. We've also launched reuse activities inspired by the Japanese concept kuru-kuru, meaning circular. Students and families donate usable items, which are then passed to the others in need. This promotes circular economy while encouraging mindful consumption. Another key focus is food waste management. Our school has invested in a composting machine and applies green technology in our school environment. At the same time, we encourage home-based eco-enzyme making and composting activities with families. These efforts not only reduce the amount of waste sent to landfills, but also produce compost that can be reused in our green spaces and herbal garden, supporting our vision of a greener school environment. Next, let's welcome Island to carry on with the presentation.
At school, we practice energy and water conservation by using energy-efficient appliances and installing a rainwater harvesting system. Students are also taught to save water and electricity, reinforcing sustainable habits at school and at home. We often collaborate with government agencies and private partners to enhance our sustainability programs. These partnerships offer valuable expertise and open up new learning opportunities for our students. At Foon Yew too, we believe every child has their own strengths. Through a wide range of activities, we help them grow their potential while deepening their sense of responsibility towards the environment and the circular economy. In everything we do, be it recycling, food waste management, green technology, or energy conservation, we aim to shape habits that last a lifetime. With the combined efforts of students, parents, teachers, and the community, we are proud to say we are shaping a low-carbon generation through responsible consumption. Thank you.
Thank you, SJKC Foon Yew too, for your insightful presentation. Thank you to all the presenters for sharing their best practices and projects that they have carried out in their school. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. After a lot of talent, hard work, and some tough decision making by our esteemed judges, it is time to announce the winner who has secured first place in the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition. The school that received the first place for the World Green Ramadan Video Award competition is Rachel Adelina Kinaseh SD Masuri Gangan, Indonesia. Congratulations. Now let's watch the video.
Hello, my name is Odisha and this is my friend.
Our school is located in the city of Semarang, very close to the port. Semarang is a beautiful city with many amazing tourists and cultural attractions. However, this city is very hot. The average temperature in Semarang is 28 degrees Celsius, but it has reached a record high of 39.5 degrees Celsius. In addition, every year, the city often experiences floods during the rainy season. When that happens, schools are usually closed. We understand that this is an impact of global warming. Our school has plenty of trees and plants, which help reduce the heat during the day. But we think it is not enough.
We want to share this awareness with the community around us. But how? What we need is fertile soil for planting.
This is Mr. Okto. He is our teacher. Mr. Okto challenged us to carry out a project. Create a project based on our potential. We realize that we have an abundant resource, fallen leaves.
So, what shall we do? We decide to make compost from abundant leaf waste. Why is this project important? Because with composting, we not only help the environment, but also create good habits for a more sustainable future.
After receiving guidance from Mr. Okto, we started by gathering information about compost. How is compost formed? And how can we use it?
Then we present our findings to our friends and ask for their feedback. This helps expand our knowledge.
The next step was direct observation of the compost at our school.
We also interviewed Mr. Petrus.
This is Mr. Petrus,
the school garden caretaker. We compared our observation and interview result with the information we had gathered before. Then, we presented our findings again to get more feedback. Finally, we used all the insight to conduct an experiment project. We named this project GROW, Green Recycling of Waste.
1. We collected leaf waste. 2. We chopped it into small pieces. 3. We prepared used bucket and soil. 4. We put the leaf into the bucket, then add a sugar solution to speed up decomposition and help microorganisms grow. We stirred the mixture every 7 days. 6. We ensured the compost was neither too dry nor too wet. We used this compost for planting. The plants and compost became a special Ramadan gift. We shared them with the community to inspire and encourage a collective movement through GROW, Green Recycling of Waste. We want to share our project reflection. Composting reduces organic waste into natural fertilizer. Yes, we feel proud and inspired because waste can be something useful. Our perspective, we learned that consistency and teamwork are crucial for this successful in this project. Our program is involved more people in diverse and bigger community. Finally, we want to say thank you to ourselves, thank you to our friends, thank you to the universe, and thank you to God. God bless you. God bless you.
Wow, what an amazing video. These ideas are sure to ignite our imagination and ideas. Thank you to all presenters for sharing their best practices and projects that they have carried out in their school. Now, let us welcome the judges to share their feedback on several presentations.
Okay. Can I try? It's okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. I'd like to briefly comment on the general review as a strategy. First of all, I'd like to express my surprise that its school has been doing a lot of activities on topic that fit their situation. Efforts for a sustainable future stood out from small island school to big school in cities. In particular, it was impressive that the task was carried out in connection with the local community as well as the school community. It may be a partial concern, but I'd like to say that these activities should move towards sustainability and community engagement, not just short-term ones. Thank you, everyone, for your efforts. You did a good job, really. Thank you.
I start.
Yes, you can continue.
Okay. Well done, everyone. I'm also very impressed by your presentation today. Each group brought different perspectives on sustainable development and turning your ideas into fun, engaging ESD activities. Especially, I'm very happy that you are actually taking actions instead of staying at a cognitive level, which means you're not only learning the knowledge, but you are using the knowledge and you are making impact. That's very, very important because taking action is very important for sustainability and our future. Now, I think in the future, as you taking your projects forward, I hope you will think about how to expand your reach into bigger communities and try to involve or engage with more stakeholders. Don't let your ideas and your project just stay in your school, because when you involve more people with different ages, your ideas will create lasting changing, rooted in the shared values. So please go outside of your school and make impact outside of your school too. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for a comment from my fellow judges. So now it's my turn to also give an overall comments on all 10 presentations from 10 schools. So what I can say is all of you, all schools demonstrated a strong commitment to sustainability. You have addressed SDGs 12, responsible consumption and production, and SDG 13, climate action, through a variety of creative and practical initiatives. Many presentations effectively showcase student-led action and integrated sustainability into school activities. It further enhanced the impact and effectiveness of these projects. I would like all schools to focus more on including more quantifiable data to demonstrate measurable outcomes. So this data will actually support as evidence to show the efficacy of your initiative. Strengthening the long-term sustainability plans with detailed strategies and expanding collaboration and engagement with the wider community are also recommended areas for development. So we should not forget communities around the school, yeah, because they are also stakeholders of the education sector in your respective locality. Overall, the schools have shown good effort, all of you, good job, and made a meaningful contribution towards a more sustainable future. So that's all from me from now. For now, thank you.
Thank you, judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to be joined by an exceptional expert who brings with him a wealth of knowledge, experience, and insight. Our distinguished speaker has made significant contributions in his field, and today we have the rare opportunity to hear directly from him, Dr. Hiroki Fuji. A brief introduction about Professor Dr. Hiroki Fuji. He is the head of the Okayama University ESD Promotion Center at the UNESCO Chair in Research and Education for Sustainable Development in Japan. He is also a professor of scientific education in Okayama University's Graduate School of Education and is now designing and creating science programs and curriculum for schools to advance students' scientific literacy. At the moment, Dr. Hiroki Fuji is looking into scientific teacher preparation programs that integrate sustainability in education. With the support from UNESCO and the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, he leads an advanced project on teacher education for climate change education in Asia and a collaborative research project on teacher education for sustainable development with European nations. Without further ado, let me extend a warm welcome to our speaker, Dr. Hiroki Fuji. Thank you for being here and for sharing your time and expertise with us.
Thank you for the participating in the very interesting event. I learned many things from the very important and interesting student presentation. So then, yeah, in this time, so I would like to show you some general overview of the sustainability policy in education, and I would present some of the good examples to promote SDGs 12, sustainable consumption and production, and SDGs 13, the climate action. So here is some of the photos in my university from the spring to the autumn. So then I come from the Okayama University in the western parts of Japan. So first is document the imaging our futures together, a new social contract for the education announced by UNESCO in 4 years ago has called for educational institutions to become example of the sustainability and the carbon neutrality. And the greening education partnerships launched by UNESCO in 3 years ago has emphasized the importance of integrating the climate change education over the field of the education. These efforts highlight the transformative role of education in promoting the sustainable development and climate resilience, preparing the learner to actively engaged with the climate change challenges and related to sustainable consumption and production. In order to promote ESD, it's first necessary to define the competencies that learners should acquire. Key competencies for sustainability identified by UNESCO, 8 competencies are listed, such as systems thinking competency and anticipatory competencies and critical competencies and so on. And the Japanese Ministry of Education has proposed competencies that students should bring up in ESD. There is some overlap in both competency lists. I think these competencies can be organized into 3 competency groups. First, competency to image and create the future corresponding to the behavioral domain. And the second, competencies to solve problems scientifically corresponding to the cognitive domain. And last, collaboration competency corresponding to the socio-emotional domain. The Ministry of Education in Japan, so their basic concept of ESD is to place the integrated development of the environment, economy, and society at its core. Examples of the ESD areas include the environment, energy, climate change, cultural diversity, the world heritage and cultural properties in the region, and integrated understanding, and so on. Just as the climate change is closely linked to the sustainable consumption and production, their areas are interconnected. Learning objectives related to the sustainable consumption and supply are outlined, for example, in UNESCO document ESD for the SDGs. These objectives are divided into the 3 domains: cognitive, socio-emotional, and behavioral. So each containing the 5 learning objectives. Such learning objectives can be applied to the educational practices in schools, universities, local community, and other educational settings. Looking at the educational activities on the SDGs in Japanese schools, so 28% of the UNESCO associated schools are working on the SDGs 12, sustainable consumption and production. This is equivalent to about 304 schools. At least the UNESCO associated schools, about 300 schools are very, very actively engaged in the SDGs 12. And considering the characteristic of the issues addressed in the SDGs 12, for example, the plastic utilization is an issue where knowledge is certain, but agreement is too difficult to reach. In fact, last year's intergovernmental global conference held in the South Korea, Busan, failed to reach an agreement on the plastic reduction targets. Let's now introduce some good practices from the schools related to the SDGs 12. In a science class and the junior high school, especially the grade 1, it means grade 7 in the school. So the topic was how should we utilize the plastic in the future? During the introduction, teachers showed the photos of the plastic product sold in stores and examples of how materials have shifted from the traditional materials to plastic, such as from the glass bottles to the PET bottles. The teacher then asked, why do we use so much plastics? The second period of the lessons, the student learned about organic and inorganic substances by burning and classifying the various materials such as plastic. And they learned that plastic is an organic substance made from the petroleum. In the third period, the student learned about the differences between the plastic and metal by conducting some experiments, such as passing the electricity through them and measuring their density. In fourth period, the teachers showed that there are different types of the plastic. Then the student identified what type of the plastic, the cover of the plastic helmet, were made of through the experiments. And this fifth period, the teacher explained that the biggest problem with plastic is that it doesn't decompose naturally and remains in the environment semi-permanently. Furthermore, teacher introduced environmental issues caused by waste plastic. Then the student thought of the solution to these issues in groups and present them. In the sixth period, the teachers introduced biodegradable plastics as one solution, and the student actually made it and confirmed that it decomposed in the soil after 2 weeks. Finally, students present a result of their research on the future use of the plastic. This series of the lessons is a good example of the fostering student future thinking. It means anticipatory competencies. It is a competency for the sustainability. Another good example is high school chemistry on the topic of the bioenergy, especially the biodiesel, which is fuel for trucks, the buses, and the small boats made from vegetable oils. The teacher explains that the bioenergy is theoretically the carbon neutral fuel and that it can be used to achieve the local production for local consumption of the energy. Then students conducted the experiment to confirm the suitability of the biodiesel as a fuel, such as testing its viscosity and the flash point, and learn that the biodiesel can be used as a fuel. Finally, the high school student created the model for their local community that used the biodiesel. This type of the lesson is another excellent example of the fostering the future thinking among students. Through such good practices, we can nurture students who will lead the way forward and a sustainable society. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much for the very briefly the introduction of the good examples related to the SDGs 12 and 13. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Hiroki Fuji, for sharing your insights regarding your respective expertise.
I'm sorry. Finally, the highlight of today's event, the award ceremony. There will be several awards given according to several categories. The Sustainable Spark Award, the Best Presenter Award, and finally, the IBPSS 6.0 Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everyone has been crossing their fingers in anticipation of the wait, so we won't prolong the announcement. For the Sustainable Spark Award, 5th place goes to SJKC Chong Teik Penang. Moving on, 4th place goes to SJKC Han Chiang, Penang, Malaysia. 3rd place goes to Qianjing Primary School, Jinshan District, Shanghai, China. For 2nd place, it goes to SK Kongsi, Penang, Malaysia. And finally, 1st place goes to SK Taman Desa Skudai, Johor, Malaysia.
Let us move on to the next category for the Best Presenter Award. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. In the 5th place goes to Qianjing Primary School, Jinshan District, Shanghai, China. 4th place goes to SJKC Han Chiang, Penang, Malaysia. 3rd place goes to SJKC Chong Teik, Penang. As for the 2nd place, it goes to SK Taman Desa Skudai, Johor, Malaysia. And finally, the winner for the Best Presenter Award category goes to SK Kongsi, Penang, Malaysia.
Congratulations to every winner of the event. Rejoice in your victory. To our other participants, your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed. Continue refining your skills and success will surely follow.
A big round of applause for our winners of World Green Ramadan 2025 and of Ibpss 6.0. We would also like to take this opportunity to once again thank all the parties involved, as shown in the slide, for their cooperation that helped make this event a success. Without their support and encouragement, the event wouldn't be a reality. To all the participants who successfully participated and have answered the quizzes for the webinar, the organizer will send the e-certificates via the registered email within 30 working days to those who have fulfilled the criteria. The organizer will not entertain or be in any way responsible for any disputes arising from incomplete or inaccurate entry details in the registering form. If you have any inquiries, please feel free to contact the following teacher in charge via WhatsApp, email, or Facebook as shown on the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to send our thanks to all the wonderful presenters for their informative presentations and ideas, and also the attendees here today. Again, thank you for joining us today. Before we end, let me remind you again, you need to use the same email address when answering the quiz. If you fail to follow this, you will not get your e-certificate. So please use the same email address when answering the quiz. The quiz will be closed at 5 p.m. GMT. Do rewatch and complete the quiz by then. Thank you and see you again next year.